So the interest of Stellantis comes first before the Canadian public. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that at all, actually. I'm actually saying that, Stellantis has shown an openness to sharing more information with this committee than would be publicly available to make sure that there is a full discussion and scrutiny on the contract.
Well, we talked about parliamentary privilege earlier at this meeting. We know that these compelling disclosure of this document is exempt from an unredacted state is exempt from the confidentiality provision in the agreement. So clearly, these redactions are done voluntarily between department officials. Is that right?
Well, under the terms of the agreement, Canada must discuss. In this case, our department, ISED, has to discuss with Stellantis any disclosure of documents and what redactions they feel they have. Otherwise, we're breaking the contract, which requires us to treat information confidentially unless the company is willing to share it. So
you mentioned. So what is so commercially sensitive about these documents? I mean, the clauses. We're not talking about spreadsheets with names of employees and all that. We're just talking about clauses in the overarching agreement. So I just fail to see what's so commercially sensitive about this. Like, it's not industrial designs or schematics and trade secrets that we're disclosing. It's just the text of an agreement. So it's just the most basic outline of the relationship between the government and this multi-billion-dollar company. And don't you think that taxpayers should have some closure in seeing what's in this document?
Yeah. I could answer that question, but I'd say the best authority to talk about the justification of what is commercially confidential proposed and the redactions proposed would actually be Stellantis. That's who we consulted under the terms of the agreement that we signed, is for them to identify for us what they felt was commercially confidential. So I think that would be the best to ask Stellantis that question.